So we're about to review a pillow that was made right here in Canada. Check this out. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. AJ from the Active Family Chiropractic and Wellness Center in Mississauga, Ontario. And today we're going to be unboxing a pretty cool pillow that we can get here in Canada. But before we get into that, I wanted to address a few things first, talking about pillows and how to use them properly. So first and foremost, I just want to let you know, full disclosure, that we have no affiliation with this company. There's no incentive for me to have or buy this pillow. So I did purchase this myself because I found pretty good reviews on it. And so I just want to review it myself and let you know what I think about this specific pillow. Now, many of you might be looking for a pillow because you might be uncomfortable at night or deal with pain, discomfort, stiffness when you wake up in the morning. So the first thing I'm going to mention is please get yourself checked by a chiropractor to really get an understanding of where your spinal health is at so you can have the best information going into this. As we review this pillow, understand that this pillow may not work for everyone, right? Understand that everyone's spine is unique. We're just going to be pointing out today why this pillow will be effective or supportive for your sleeping posture. Now, we did make recommendations of other pillows as well in a previous video, which you can check out just right over here. You can also check those ones out as well to see if any of those would work for you. In addition to that, don't just buy a pillow without understanding how to use one properly. So we do have another video that you can check out right over here where we go over specific sleeping postures and how to use a pillow properly depending on the posture that you are in. So if you want more detail about that, please check that other video, but we are going to highlight a few points dependent on your sleeping posture. So first, there are three main postures that we might find ourselves in: sleeping on your back, sleeping on your side, and sleeping on your stomach. Now, specifically, sleeping on your stomach is not a posture that we usually recommend because it's actually detrimental to your spine. And if you think about it, especially for your neck, you're not going to be breathing into your pillow, so you're going to always be turned towards one side like this, right? So that's going to draw certain imbalances in your structure. We want to avoid that as much as we can. So sleeping on your back and sleeping on your side are generally better postures with the right support. Now, when you're sleeping on your back, what you want to make sure of is that with your spine, that your head and your neck are relatively in line with the rest of your body. So what that means is you want to have a pillow that's not too thick or pushes your head forward like this, because you can see how that might feed into a more forward or rounded posture, all right? In addition to that, think about this. This is your pathway for breathing at night, so you don't want to compress it too much when you have a thick pillow in this direction here. Now, sleeping on your side, again, is an ideal posture as long as you have the right support. So for your pillow, what you want to be mindful of is that it covers the distance of your shoulder over here. Because if you think about it, if it's too thin, you're going to be moving in like this. If it's too thick, you're going to be in the other direction like this. So keeping your head and your neck in line with the rest of the spine, you want to have it cover the distance of your shoulder over here. But here's a moment of truth. We're going to open this box and see what this pillow looks like. So this pillow is specifically made by a company called Comfy Canada. And the concept behind this pillow specifically is that it's filled with something called buckwheat hulls, which you can see in this bag right over here. Now, the main idea is that the hulls are supposed to be movable within the pillow, so you can move the contents to where you need the most support. So I just want to go over some of the pros of using a pillow like this. One thing that's very important about this is that it's a very versatile pillow. So you can use this basically in any position that you might sleep in, most generally in your back sleeping or side sleeping positions. Now, how to use this is very simple. If you're sleeping on your back, like we said, you want something a little bit more flatter, okay? So kind of smoothing it out like this. But you can actually create a contour for your head, but still provide support for the curvature in your neck. So all you would simply do is create a little bit of a divot here for your head, right? So then you still have support here for your neck as you're lying down on top of it. So again, it's quite movable on the inside, so you have those right supports. With this specific pillow, what's really good is that you can even use this when you're side sleeping. All you need to do is just bunch up, right? Depending on where you're using the pillow. So you have a little bit more support to cover your shoulder. So again, making sure that you have the right thickness so your head doesn't fall like this or not going in the other direction like this. So another added benefit to this is that the company does provide with this specific pillow extra hulls. So what this is good for is that if you find that there's maybe too little or maybe too much, you can always remove or add more so that you find the perfect amount for your support specifically. Because like I said, everyone's spine is different, so you got to find the right modification specifically for you. Now, if you go on their website, you can actually see that they have multiple sizes of this. This is the more standard size pillow, but they do have smaller ones you can look at as well, depending on what's best for you. So on the flip side, some cons, but I wouldn't call them major disadvantages here, but one thing is it's a little loud, right? So as you're moving things around, maybe even while you're sleeping, you can hear a little bit of a noise because the hulls obviously make that noise when you move it. I mean, the more that you use it, you probably won't notice it that much. More importantly is that it does require a little bit of work too. Again, trying to find that modification for you. Removing some, adding some does take a little bit of work, but once you find that sweet spot, you're good to go from there. Now for full transparency, just to let you know, I have tried a pillow like this for quite some time. And I will tell you that it actually does the job specifically for me. Now, like I said, it might be different from person to person dependent on your spine, but at the end of the day, it does add supports in the right places at the right times, all right? So again, depending on your sleeping posture and where you need that support, right? But I have recommended pillows to patients and it did vary depending on the person. So again, a good understanding of your spine is always best, so you know what might work for you. So that's our unboxing of this specific pillow, but please remember to like, subscribe to our videos in case you might review other products as well, and click on that notification bell as well so you know when we're sending out our new videos. And if you have any specific questions or comments, please leave that down below. But remember, a healthy spine is a healthy life.